Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Light the Torch podcast. I'm your host, B. Jones, and I got my boys with me. To the right, we have the legendary Mr. Trojan Famous, Blackie Chan of Blackie Chan Gaming. The bottom of him, right underneath him, we have Mr. Gunner, aka Guns. You can find him on Views from the Stands, not the streets.
Maybe there too.
On Spotify and right here on YouTube. Portal series still going, right, Guns?
Yeah, we're getting towards the end, but it's been fun.
Right. So if you guys got any you guys want to keep up on who did what in the transfer portal, man, go ahead and check out Guns' channel at Views from the Stands. And to the left of him, we have none other than Mr. Always Late or right on time. He's been right on time.
I apologize. I blame March Madness for losing track of time today. So
yeah, man.
Don't tell me you guys didn't get lost watching some college basketball today. Blackie Chan, B. Jones.
We were here.
Hey, Path. Don't give me a hard time, man. I have one question for you. Were you here last episode?
Damn.
I need you to start commenting.
You gonna take that tape out?
Tape-F, what's up, man?
What's up, Tape-F? How's it going, man?
The guy who didn't even shoot for his own award, man.
Put on, Frankie.
All right, man. Yeah, we got, like you guys already know, man, there's plenty to talk about. Finally got some ball, man. The pads are on. It's time to go, man. Players are ready to rock. Before that, we got to give a shout out to our women's basketball team. Just a quick one, just briefly. We won't go too far into it, man. I mean, this is a USC football podcast, and we know how you guys get. All right. I know you guys are ready to talk some football, man. It's spring ball. So, but before that, man, we got to shout out our girls basketball team, man.
Yeah. Good luck. Don't be a Kentucky and lose to Oakland.
Yeah,
Oakland, Michigan, wherever they're at.
That's right, man. Trojan's got to represent, man. They got to represent for.
Yeah, and if you're in town, go check it out if you can. It's a home game for the Trojans, so that's the cool part about the women's side is that there's some home games.
Yep, I believe tickets were like maybe $15 or something like that.
Yeah, I heard it.
I think it was
cheap,
15 per game. It was like 34 for like the whole session, which was like Saturday and then Monday.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, very affordable and very worth it, man. So you guys, if you can, if you're able, man, go ahead and get down there.
Get the Galen rocking out there. Be loud out there for our woman of Troy.
That's right. All right, so moving on. USC Pro Day. Before we start, man, you guys got anything notable to share or what stood out to you from Pro Day? We got to start with you, Blackie Chan.
The fact that people still want to try to trash Caleb for just trying to show something different, like this was mediocre. Like, bro, all you guys did was just say, oh, he's just a one-trick wonder that all he does is just trying to make magic out of the pocket. So he decides to do something in the pocket, and you guys, oh, that was very mediocre. Shut up. Like, you guys are just professional haters at this point. Like, you guys were all loving him beforehand, but now the moment that he's going to be the number one pick, you guys just want to dog on him. But no, he everyone looked good though. Like Brandon Rice looked good. Taj, everyone looked good. So I'm just happy that we had like every NFL team they're representing, so everyone got eyes on them. So unlike Bo Nix not only having one NFL GM there, so.
Bo Nix.
I don't even think it was a GM. I think it was something else.
No, it was a GM. It just wasn't the owners. Everyone else was somewhere else because they knew what they were going to get.
Guys, you got anything?
I mean, just one highlight I saw was Jared Kingston. He outdid his bench reps in the draft combine, so thought that was cool. to see. But just in general, I wish we were able to see more of everyone and not just Caleb.
Yeah.
I understand, right? It's Caleb, number 1 overall pick. Totally get it. I just think maybe like from the USC side, maybe somehow can present us with some film or something.
Right.
Just something just to get the fans engaged more.
Inside Troy, they did post up some videos of everyone else. So not as much as Caleb, but there.
Right. Bro.
I'm just gonna say, for all you haters out there, did Caleb had his nails painted, and what was painted in his nails? Because you guys focus so much on his damn nails. It's like, are we watching football? Or are we criticizing nail color now
Right.
and what they're wearing? So just like Blackie Chan said, just shut the hell up and either enjoy what you watching or just shut up. That's it. Like that's all I have to say about that. But pro day, I thought Caleb did well. I think he missed 4 throws, but other than that, everything looked really good on his end. He threw a bomb to Brendan Rice. I think it was like 70 yards or something,
Something.
which was a great sight to see. I'm assuming all the Bears fans are pretty happy. And what's his name? Keenan Allen was there too to
Yeah,
go
that was pretty
check
cool to
him
see.
out. So that was pretty cool. So I mean, the Bears are looking nice. I might be a closet Bear fan now. I don't know.
I think we have the right to, man. Just being Trojan fans. Definitely want to see Caleb succeed over there. Man, looks like the roster's put in place for him to succeed over there, man.
Yeah, technically,
I still have a couple questions, but
they weren't the worst team last year. They just have this pick.
that roster looking pretty nice right now. So
Yeah, they got who do they got at running back? They have
Swift.
Swift,
DeAndre
right?
Swift. Yeah, he's good out of the backfield.
Yep.
So he's gonna have 2 solid wide receivers, maybe 3. I can't think of the third one right now, but I know it's Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, right?
Yeah,
They do have
they might draft someone too. That people think like a Romo Duze.
Yeah,
Add him
that would be
with
nice.
the Bears. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, that'd be
They
insane.
do have Cole Burnett. He's a good tight end.
Yep, and then Gerald Everett too, right behind him. So I mean, they got weapons.
Yeah, they
From
just
every direction. It seems like
they just really need to make sure that they can protect him. But he's already used to. Wait, I'm not going to say that.
Don't do it. All right. One thing I did notice, man, Brett Nealon was there, man.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Yeah, I like seeing Brett. Yeah. And John Jack, man. You guys know that I'm pretty big on JJ, man. I think he's gonna be one of those guys. We see it every now and then here at SC that if they can just get it invite to camp, I feel like he can make a roster somewhere.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of those guys. He didn't get to showcase his talents a lot here at USC, but I've seen him play against pros in person. Just workouts with the athletes over there with him and Amara, working out together and going against other pro DBs, and he was holding his own. And this was a few years ago. So he's only gotten better since then. But yeah, man, I'm pretty big on JJ, man. He's John Jack.
And plus, him and Caleb are best friends too.
Right. So don't be surprised if you see him get an invite to Bears camp.
Yeah. And I know people want to knock it, but they also have the UFL too as well. So
Yep. Tyler Bonds is over there doing his thing, man.
Tyler Bonds. I think someone else is over there as well, like a DB. I can't remember his name, but
Jenna.
Yeah, Jenny Harris. Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely made names for themselves over there. So let's see what's the note as far as pro day. Overall, man, I don't think anyone stock dropped based off the pro day. Maybe Kalen Bullock, he ran a slower 40 time, but maybe
40 shouldn't matter anyway.
Right. Exactly.
We all know it doesn't matter how fast you are. Like who was that wide receiver from Washington that ran
John Ross.
Yeah. What happened? He was a first round pick because of his speed. He never got healthy, never really did anything at Cincinnati. So,
I mean, if you look at all the people who've broken the 40 record, right? Outside of Chris Johnson, I mean, where are they now? You know what I mean? Like,
really, Chris Johnson lasted 5 years or so.
Yeah. I mean, that's really long.
But they're running backs, so running backs.
It up though when he was while he could.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how everyone did, and that they actually all got eyes on them because of that is a good thing that Caleb was there too, because I'm not saying that we would have had a low turnout, but it was good that Caleb was there to get all the eyes there from the other coaches as well.
Okay. Yep.
But yeah, no, it would be great. It was nice to see that Keenan Allen was there because him and they know each other they've known each other for a while, for a year or so. So, but I like the fact that they focused on his personality more than his throwing ability. Like a lot of some of the sports broadcasters were saying, they liked what they saw, that he's one of the guys. He knows how to joke around with his players, that he cares about them, and he's not just there for the money and for the glitz and glam and all that stuff. So
exactly. But see, that's the thing. That's something that we as Trojan fans, we knew this already, right? The national, all they hear is, "Oh, Caleb's a prima donna," and no one can talk to him. He only talks to Lincoln Riley. That's something I heard recently.
No, literally. So I was in the sauna at my gym, and I was talking about we were talking about Caleb, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like that guy. Like all the stuff he does off the field, like wanting money from the coaches." I'm like, okay, first off, you're wrong on that. That's what I read. I was like, okay, yeah, because that's what everyone wants to say. And I straight up told him, I cover USC. I may not be a professional, but I listen to this, and we see all this stuff, and he's not some prima donna that you guys want to paint him out to be, just because you hear from someone on Twitter that has that's just typed on his mother's basement or whatever. It's just oh well, I don't like that he cried. What is your guys' problem? What does that make you? What does that have to do with anything about being a good football player? You guys need us. You guys were so upset about other. You guys need to choose real things to be upset about to really address someone's ability to play football. Not the fact that someone wears their heart on their sleeves, which he's even addressed on that. It's just you guys are just trying to find something just to hate on the guy.
Basically, man, it's crazy because you even got his teammates, or his future teammates, I should say.
Yeah.
I forget the player's name, cornerback though, but saying Chris, I hope he doesn't bring that Hollywood stuff over here and blah 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 blah. Man, listen, all that Hollywood rumor stuff you hear, you never heard it out of Caleb's mouth.
Yeah.
Caleb say anything crazy. You know what I mean?
Someone from camp, someone from close to Caleb Williams.
Right, but they never put a name on it, right? Someone from his camp said.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Caleb even said, there's a lot of people saying stuff online about me. It's just I'm just trying to win.
No, I mean, we know it's bitter Oklahoma fans still.
Yeah.
Every bitter Oklahoma fan with a platform is, pushing this little stupid narrative about Caleb and how soft he is and all that stuff.
Okay, we need to move on.
Yeah, I hope he goes and tears the league up, man.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any final words about Pro Day? Anything else notable? Yep. All right. Well, let's move on.
All right, we're gonna touch on this briefly a little bit, but just some notable number changes and the freshmen's numbers, and just kind of get a slight little reaction to everything with that. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and show some of the numbers that are.
I just want to point out real quick. My initial reaction is 247. Why are you telling us Deuce Robinson was going to be number 0, and now he's number 2? Don't be giving us information and it'd be false. All right, that's all I gotta say.
They hit us with the OP.
I'm glad he's not number 0. but don't be telling us he's number 0 and he's not
What
number
do you guys
0.
have against the number 0?
Say again?
I honestly don't have anything against number 0. It don't bother me at all.
It doesn't bother me either. I like it, actually. It's different.
Right.
Now seeing number 100 would be interesting. The reason
Yeah, I
for-
just don't think 0 for a wide receiver, you know. I don't know. I just not digging
what
that.
position would you want 0?
Deuce should be 2, just like he is. Number 2, that's perfect.
Yeah, that it's his name
Oh,
basically. But what
exactly.
position would you want to have 0? Waterboy?
Yeah, I don't know.
0 to me just kind of tells me that like you're like super good or something like that. Like you're like 1 of 1 or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like 0 like is something that you maybe should earn. Just like 1 should be earned or whatever. But
Well,
yeah,
It depends on where you are. Of course, we have a lot of tradition here at USC. A lot of talented players who have been in those numbers before. But 0 is uncharted territory. You know what I mean? No one's made their mark in the number 0 yet.
yeah.
You know, so that's what I like about it. You know what I mean? If I was, I wouldn't mind wearing number 0. I get to leave my mark. You know, I can be the greatest 0 at USC. You know, until for however to the next guy. But
So let's go ahead and talk about the number changes with the people who were on the team last year. So Quentin Joyner's 0. What do you guys think about that? I kind of liked his number before. What, he was 21? Was
yeah,
he 21 last year?
I mean, everybody wants to get in the single digits. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But like 21 is a very meaningful number when it comes to running backs at USC.
absolutely.
So,
But I think the one who's wearing it now is a little more fitting for that number. If that
who's
makes sense.
wearing it right now?
That's B Jack.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, very, very comparable to.
That guy looked big.
Right.
You know whose number that he made this change was Jacoby Lane with number 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Deuce went to number 2, which makes sense.
He was number 2 already, wasn't he?
No, he was 18 or 19. He was 19.
19.
Something like
Yeah, you're
that,
right. He
yeah.
was 19. You're right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jalen went from 14. Wait, was he 14? Or no, that's Jalen Smith went to. He was what? 17?
Nah, it was 19 or 14. I don't remember.
No,
19.
14 is Jacoby.
What's Jacoby?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it had to be
19.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so he's number 1, taking over
finally number 1.
Devon Jackson's.
He finally gets number 1. That's the number he wore in high school.
Is it? Okay.
His playing career. So I think
I like
he was definitely one of the best, if not the best, defender on our team last year.
Yeah. Yeah. No lie about that.
I'll say he earned it.
I like Makai changing his number. I was done with that. What, 29 or something like that?
24.
No, he was
yeah.
24. I
24,
actually
yeah.
like.
It's 24.
I
I
didn't
think
mind the
24.
24.
I
I
think
didn't either.
21.
I was starting to dig it too. Yeah, at the end. Yeah, I was starting
Honestly,
to dig
it
it.
just reminded me of a running back.
The Easton with number 4 kind of was surprising. I mean, I like it, but I just didn't expect him to be a low number. I thought
As
it
a
was going to
linebacker,
be.
yeah,
I thought he was going to be a 5, to be honest. I guess still a low number, but
can't be 5.
Yeah,
yeah, you can't. You can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna rock the 55, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Miller Moss 7 last year?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
Okay. Jacoby Lane 8 is definitely a good
8.
number for him.
Second,
Was-
Dwayne Jarrett.
Yes.
8's a good number for like wide receivers at USC.
If you're comparing him to anyone, who would it be? Any of our former.
I mean, it's to be determined, but I'm gonna go with Dwayne Jarrett.
No, I want to put him with Drake London. He has that 50-50 ball kind of feel.
His game is a little different. But yeah, I see what you did.
Yeah, I'm still holding on to the Deuce Drake London combination with me, but
More.
Kobe, I maybe like a Dwayne Jarrett, Tyler Vaughn's type of combination mix right there.
Anthony James, I don't know about George Farmer.
George
George Farmer.
too much of George Farmer, personally, man.
I was so hoping George Farmer would have been really great. Like he had all the ability to do it. He just got injured.
Yeah.
But no, George Farmer is fast. I don't think Jacoby Lane's as fast as George.
Yeah, George Farmer's on that list of man. If the guy had never gotten hurt.
Yeah.
He was joking. He was joking for sure.
He was in a class that was pretty rough to be like he was on Robert Woods. Who else was in that class? For wide receivers that year, I can't remember, but we had a lot of killers at wide receiver that year.
Yep.
Let's see who else changed numbers. Jacoby still sitting the same.
Jaden Richardson, incoming transfer receiver, is at 15.
I mean, I don't know if what
Yeah,
number was
Beavers-
Mayava, the
Beavers
quarterback.
15.
I don't know what number Mayava wore last year for
UNLV.
UNLV, but he got 14. What do you guys like that?
Yeah, I don't
Sam
mind it.
Darnold's number? Sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I was hoping Braylon Shelby would have changed.
That's the number. I guess he's comfortable with it.
Yeah. Sam Green's still the same number. I think that's pretty much it for number changes, right?
You got Fountain wearing Tuli's old number.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about the new people like Akili Arnold at 0 for safety. I don't know. It's whatever.
I like it.
Yeah.
Pick your mark, man.
Yeah.
0.
Isaiah Rakes at 2 is kind of weird for defensive line.
Yeah, that one's probably like it's like, but it's kind of cringe a little bit. I'm gonna lie to you. Kind of cringe. Like, what? Like interior, okay, but all right. Well, I hope he lives up to it.
What about Woody Marks at 4? What was 4 his number at Mississippi State?
I'm not sure on that one.
Let me check. I want to say yes.
Yeah, and then we already talked about Easton, which I don't know. I think 4 is fine for running back, I guess. Who else? Kamari Ramsey at 7. I think he was 7 at UCLA too, as well, right?
No, he was a double-digit number.
Oh, he was a double-digit number.
I think 27, maybe.
Okay.
I do know it was a double digit.
He was wearing 7 at Mississippi State.
Oh, Woody.
Yeah.
Okay. So they probably fought over it. Jacoby Covington. Oh no, I mean Jaden Richardson 15, Jaden Mayava 14. DeCarlos Nicholson at 17 for a quarterback. I think he might change it. Well, he's not even going to be here next year. Well, I think he has one more year, right? If he's a redshirt senior.
Not sure, honestly.
Yeah,
Redshirt senior.
it's hard with the redshirt seniors. Yeah,
I think it's the COVID year or what? You know.
it's 5 years already. Yeah.
Xavier Jordan is at 19, which is fine for a receiver, I guess.
It's a decent freshman number.
B-Jack, though. He's gonna like he looked huge coming out of that tunnel. So I'm excited for him. I'm really excited for B-Jack, and Desmond Stevens 21 is interesting for a linebacker, but that's fine.
So
Oh yeah, and he kind of has the same game as Sua, so I get it. Let's see, Marcellus 25. Ronald Jones is a number, I guess. I feel like that's a running back number, but that's fine. Newbie at 26 for a linebacker. I don't know.
don't get too much caught up into positions and numbers anymore.
I
Man.
know. I just feel like certain,
It's changing in college football, man.
yeah,
When you have a quarterback at number 28, though, who was that?
or 33 like Ohio State.
I'm just kidding, man. It's a walk on there. But
33 is a weird number for a quarterback, though.
You got Cameron Fountain with 49, Tooley's number.
So yeah, that dude is scary. He scares me.
there's no doubt in my mind that he will live up to that number, though.
Yeah, yeah, like
This dude.
I feel I'm like if I was a quarterback, I'd be terrified seeing that 6'6", like I'm probably going to be 270 by the end of the spring or whatever. He is a terrifying man.
Then you got Jade.
Judea.
You seem around the same height.
All right. Do you guys just want to move into the hate on what's his name on Benny Wiley then, or do you just
That works. Yeah.
let me go ahead and just share why? Like, I don't understand why people think like hate on Benny Wiley because he made everyone small. Like look at this. Look at this. Come on. This is Jade Abasari. He was like not even a month before these pictures or whatever or a month and a half. He was 264, and he's 291. But he looks like he doesn't even look that much bigger. But he's just like he's toned out, but still heavy 291. Like I don't get why people want to hate on Benny Wiley because he was just doing what he was told last year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a few riders out there that are pretty quiet right now, and for good reasons.
Oklahoma fans.
Yeah,
the whole state of Oklahoma.
and maybe even some of our SC riders. You just never know out there in our world. But yeah, it's just great to see that these guys are bigger and stronger, and I'm sure a little bit faster as well still. So it's going to be pretty cool to see come spring game.
What's the calorie intake that these guys are eating on a daily basis? You guys remember from the top of the head, like a rough number?
Oh,
I think at least 3,000, right? Like, I mean, that sounds low. But...
It was broken down by position. I had it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, how much do you have to eat to gain that much in muscle, man?
See, he was not getting this kind of treatment in Minnesota. Only in Southern California, where you have all the stuff that you have the ability to do. Like this, if he would have went somewhere else, I don't think he would have been like this. But then we also have a list of all the players who gained some weight since then or whatever. Like, so Malachi Crawford gained 13 pounds. Eric Gentry gained 10 pounds, which we all knew he needed to gain that weight. Sam Green gained 10. Quentin Joyner gained 16 pounds. That's a lot of weight for a running back to be at. Because what was he last year? Like 200 or something like that? I don't remember. And then Mekhi Lemon gained 10 pounds, which is good for him because he's kind of on the smaller side. Monheim gained 10 pounds. He's going to need that for being center. Shamil Muhammad gained 15. Elijah Page, 11. Toby Pepe, he's already big, gained 10 pounds. Amarian Peterson, 15. Jalen Smith, 10. Devin Tompkins, 15. The list goes on. Like, these players are gaining weight. Like, I guess from what Eric and Rusty was saying, that the average defensive line weight last year was 273. And now it's 300.
Yeah.
So, there's no small players at this point when it comes to our defensive line right now.
We finally look like a Division I football team again.
Yeah. Yeah, like the defensive ends are now, they were averaging 240 last year. Now they're at 254 right now. Basically 255.
Yeah, and so I actually got the calories. So they only broke it down to O-line and D-line. But O-line is averaging 6,500 to 6,800 calories per day. O line is 6,100 to 6,400 a day. So,
I wish I
Good
could
eating
do
right there,
that.
good eating.
so yeah.
I wish I
How
could
much
do
is that
that.
in food wise? Like actual a good healthy meal. Like that's a lot of food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did-
Yeah, Shelby said earlier today because they were doing interviews that he had like 5 eggs, like just every day he had this whole huge breakfast.
Yeah. I couldn't even
Maybe-
imagine eating that. Like, I don't think my stomach can even handle that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah,
probably
for-
can right now. You gotta get it used to it
Right.
little by little, I guess. But
yeah.
yeah, that's a lot of calories. 6,800.
Yeah.
it's like I'm speaking from like a bodybuilder standpoint, right? So you taking in all those calories. If you're not like a big eater, if you can't like me, I could eat a big plate all in one sitting. You know what I mean? But a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people just don't have that kind of appetite. You can't scarf down a bunch of food at once. So they break it in. They might break it into like 6 different meals
Yeah, snacking throughout the day too.
Yeah,
instead of 3.
Yeah.
that's what I was
snack
doing
throughout
when I was working out consistently. I think I was eating about 4,000 a day, and I was eating like 2 pounds of cottage cheese and
Right.
just lean chicken, and that was too. I was like, I was forcing myself. So I could just imagine 6,800 is like, how much food are you eating, man?
Yeah,
a lot.
I'm sure they're force feeding themselves at times, man. That's a lot of calories.
But no, that's good. And then Anthony James brought up a good point too. Amos Talele, he lost like 16 pounds, I think it was 16 to 20 pounds. He went from like 350 to 330 or something like that.
Yeah, is it 337 right now, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Big boy.
Bear Alexander gained 13 pounds.
Yeah, everybody's doing that.
I thought he was at a good weight before, but he still looks fast.
Yeah, Bear's explosive, man.
Yeah, Jacoby Lane added 15 pounds. Elijah Hughes added another 15. Lucas added 10. So, yeah, no, we're not a small team anymore.
No knock on Gentry, but like obviously he's still thin on the thin side, and it's his metabolism. It's just hard for him to gain weight. How much calorie do you think that guy has to eat just to at least gain 10 pounds that he gained? Because I mean that guy's blessed to probably he can eat anything and he still won't gain weight.
They probably tell him every night to go to all you can eat buffet.
Yeah, I'm sure he's putting out a lot of starches, man. A lot of carbs.
Yeah.
How much weight do you think he can put up still? You think he still gain another 10 pounds before the start of the season?
I think you can get before the season.
Yeah. No, like once the season starts, I mean.
If he can get to like 230, that'd be nice.
Yeah, but I don't know. Let's go.
I guess without also disrupting his speed, right, and his mobility.
Yeah. I think he could still move around really good at 230. And plus, the Big Ten's not really that fast.
Facts. They would never admit that. Of course, you might hear some pushback.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for the season to start. I feel like this USC team is going to surprise a lot of people, and they're going to be like, "What?
Yeah.
We sucked all this time in the Big Ten." Like, I don't see anything special with that conference. I don't know what's the whole hype about other than Michigan and Ohio State. Other than that, what have they accomplished? Nothing. So I really don't get the whole Big Ten hype. But
I look at the Big Ten just like I look at the SEC. It's front loaded, right? You get maybe 2 or 3 really good teams a year, and everybody else is either mid to suck.
Yeah.
And, so
like all of the Pac-12, like half the Pac-12 was ranked.
Exactly.
So, no, I'm excited, and everyone just needs to stop the Benny Wiley hate. Like he's just doing his job, and he's doing his job clearly effectively.
Right.
Like he's not being told that they need to stop eating, that they need to lose 30 pounds to get to for a defensive line to be under like 275, like that shit's long and gone right now. Like they're allowed to eat whatever they want, but they just need to stay healthy at least just to get to a bigger size to compete with them. Like that, the one thing that I will give the Big Ten is that they know how to produce offensive line.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's never been a
They're,
shortage.
they're big at the offensive line,
Yeah.
so that's going to be our main focus is trying to just compete with the size on the trenches.
Yeah, the trenches.
Everything else, I don't think we fall behind on.
Right. No. Athlete for athlete, not even close.
Yeah.
You know, the skills positions, I don't think they're gonna be able to keep up in my position, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But as far as Benny Wiley, man, I said it before. This is the time that we should be judging him, right?
Yeah.
So far, yeah, I think I'll say he passed the test, right?
He's passing the eye test.
Right. He understood the assignment, and you know, and the results are in, man. So,
Well, like
Yeah,
it's that Michael Jordan meme. Like I took offense to that, and then now he's just put everyone in their place by putting out results. Like, yeah, I can actually get people to gain weight because that's what I'm being told to do.
right.
yeah. I mean, I really don't understand the hate. I mean, if Grinch was telling him to keep him at a certain weight level, I mean, it's not his fault. You can't force him to gain weight if he's being told otherwise. And last year, we didn't have many injuries, so I mean, I would think that our strength and conditioning coach has to do at least something with that.
Exactly.
So we didn't experience a lot of injuries last year. So I really don't understand the hate.
Yep.
Oh wait, let me see here really quick. Jeff is talking about Emmanuel Pregnon. Is this what you're talking about, Jeff? This mammoth of a human right here. Like he was big last year, but now he just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, looking like a mini Tyrant with the
Facts. Yeah, no, exactly. He's definitely looking the part of an offensive guard.
right.
What? He looked like a Black Mountain Hoover, right?
Pause.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right.
Explain that, Jeff Rodriguez. We don't know what that means.
What does that mean? I don't get it, but
All right, moving on. I got I profess.
E mammoth.
Okay.
Oh my God, Jeff.
Game of Thrones, I guess. He's saying Game of Thrones. You guys probably.
Oh, he's the mountain. The Black Mountain. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Okay. Didn't get the reference.
You at least you should have said that at least. Now I get it.
Yeah, you gotta put that in parentheses or something.
I know that was a big pause moment. Yeah, Jeff.
Okay. Moving on, man. What else we got?
Now we're just gonna really like what are your guys' real like takeaways from the first couple practices of spring? Like, what have you guys seen that you liked from the mini clips that we've seen? Like not many, like just like small clips.
Seeing some new drills, man.
Yeah, some actual good drills to be watching. Like, can I put up some of the highlights?
I don't know, man. Gosh.
Sure, why not? You're best friends with them, so.
Hey! Don't get in trouble here.
But I mean, yeah, it's just 2 practices, right? Still, I don't know. It's really early. Hearing good stuff though.
Hearing good stuff about Matt Hansen getting on them, being tough.
Yep. Yeah, doing good. Yeah, Eric Henderson's teaching new techniques already to Shelby.
Yeah.
There was one.
So far, so good.
Okay. There was one clip I saw. It was like Henderson was doing all the yelling, and Nua was kind of like sitting in the background almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people are like, "Oh, that's a bad thing. What is he even there for?" Like, some people just hate him just because. But to me, it was like I took it as like Nua was probably like, "Damn, okay, this guy's for real." Like, like, okay, I love it. If Nua, that's right up his alley. So
you can't have both coaches yelling at the exact same time. You got to take turns.
Exactly.
Yep.
So they essentially.
And I mean, Newell was analyzing, and he's like, all right, focusing on techniques maybe and what they were doing wrong or what he can adjust. So it's a team effort. So nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. So I took it with a grain of salt, man. I didn't put too much into that. But other people were trying to steer from BS controversy. Next thing we call him for Nua's job. So,
yeah. No, someone was saying that, oh, Sean Nua is lucky to have his job. Like, what? Are you guys serious?
Oh, yeah, man. It's casuals.
Shout out to Jeff for the
Jeff.
super sick Black Mountain.
Black Mountain.
Oh god,
But
that was hilarious.
spring takeaways. If anybody heard it, they're still going to be doing the gold plated thing. Remember
Are
that?
Yeah.
Anybody know?
They're doing that? I'm saying, are
yeah.
they doing that? Oh, I'm not sure. I thought you said they were going to keep doing it.
No, I'm asking.
I believe so. I haven't heard they're not. I haven't heard they are doing it again though as well, right? So I would assume so. I thought it was a cool thing to do. So
I love it. I love the whole
It's a cool concept. It makes them earn the sticker itself. But I'm hoping, because right now, thinking about it back like last year, did they really earn it? Because it didn't show up on tape. It didn't show up on tape at all.
We couldn't go out there.
They're actually learning it. I hope they're actually earning that shit.
Could send them out there the first game, but nobody has a decal on the helmet. So I guess eventually they just had to give it up.
Probably gave out the stickers like, oh, you showed up to practice early. Gold sticker.
Yeah. Now with all the competition that we have now, man.
You tackled the donuts. Good job.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good deal to bring back. Especially I like it, man. It's brings competition in as well as starts a new tradition.
Yeah.
That obviously should have been done. She always had to earn up.
Yeah, kind of going back, it just came to my head, but going back to the whole Benny Wiley situation.
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere, I don't know whether it was in our chat, but I read it somewhere that Jamil Muhammad said that the white elephant in the room last year was that they were undersized. And everybody knew it, but nothing was being done, right? And it was in coming in direction of Grinch, right? Grinch is the one that was leading the shots when it comes to that. So
yeah. So yeah, I think what he meant by everyone knew that is all our opponents knew that.
Yeah.
So game plan was to run it in our throats. That's why you get averaging 300 yards rushing on us.
I wonder how light Wisconsin's defensive backs are.
Everybody was
they're pretty seasoned from what I've been told. So as long as he just kind of sits back and let everyone else do it, he'll look good basically.
So when you say season, you mean by age or color?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I just hope the safeties are aware of the wheel routes. Let's just hopefully they're aware of those.
But yeah, Walter said that Shelby said that the coaches that New and Henny are working in unison. So
exactly.
Yeah, you guys stop that. That's nonsense.
Exactly.
I'm not surprised. I can't see Coach Henderson being someone like that to not allow another coach to coach. He does not seem like that type of person to be able to step on other people's shoes.
I don't take him as a guy to have an ego like that.
Yeah. He really the stuff that he was saying about Aaron Donald and all that stuff. And Aaron Donald speaks really highly of him. So it's just.
Well, I am so
So,
glad about that team. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna go a different direction, but we can talk about Aaron Donald first if you want.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you're going to say, B. Jones?
Yeah. So obviously, I'm sure you guys heard by now that there's a lot of smoke behind Aaron Donald joining the staff. A lot of smoke from the right people. You know what I mean? It sounds pretty likely, man. Others are saying that
Is the smoke white or black right now? It's one is it's like it's starting, and the other one's like it's about to.
starting to turn.
All right, so it's gray.
Yeah.
I don't expect to hear anything anytime soon, though. I just think he's going to want to enjoy his family for a little bit, enjoy retired life,
Mhm.
like maybe get healthy again, because I think he was getting dinged up towards the end of last season. So
Here's what I think is gonna happen. You guys ready for this? Right. So I know as a former player, right? We all play ball.
Yeah.
You get to the season, right? You start getting that itch.
yeah,
You know, you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah.
Start getting that itch, man. You hear other players talk about it all the time too. And
Yeah, and everyone will say that they hated two-a-days, but like once you get into those two-a-days, it felt good.
yeah. But like I said, as it gets closer to the season, man, Donald's gonna start getting that itch. And he's gonna be around the game in some capacity. You know what I mean?
Who knows? He may come out of retirement.
I would say either that or he's going to try his hand in coaching, start his coaching career.
Yeah.
I've heard other people talk about it, saying that, oh, no, it won't happen because he's retired now and all he wants to do is travel and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, y'all don't know him like that. I don't know how he feels about the game of college football, and but we know who do knows him like that.
And
One
he's
Henderson,
really highly of him.
right? So it's funny, man, to hear people talking like, okay, that's what you would do. But we're talking about Aaron Donald. You don't know Aaron Donald the way that this guy, Coach Henderson, does.
Yeah.
Telling us that,
Like, if you guys seen any of the interviews that he's done post his retirement, like how he just every chance he gets, he talks about his defensive line coach, and we all know who that is. At least USC knows, but everyone else just seems to not realize who he is. But these recruits are seeing this stuff, and can you imagine the spike of like I don't know if it would necessarily say that we're going to get these recruits, but the spike of interest from like every single 5-star recruit, every recruit in general, that if we were to if USC were to post out a little fight on emoji and then just put like Aaron Donald or AD next to it, like people would lose their shit.
would definitely make headlines. I think it was Jakeem Stewart. I think it was Guns who said it. It doesn't mean that he would automatically commit or something like that, but it'd definitely be. That's what he says. But if it happens, I think it'll be pretty much a done deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right now it's just a wait and see, man. We'll wait and see on that. Guns, what were you saying before we even got into that?
Oh yeah, I said. Well, what are your guys' thoughts on my guy Luke Horde, I believe is his last name, being the QB's coach? So we no longer have an inside receivers coach, guys. I hope we can get a little celebration for that. But yeah, what are your real thoughts on the move?
Personally, I think it's a good move for 2 reasons, man. Lincoln gets to bounce around more. He doesn't have to focus on the quarterbacks. He gets to go check out the defensive room, like you stated. Just be the overall head man in charge now. He doesn't have to focus on the quarterback room a little bit or as much. I'm sure he'll, still have his input and have his hand in there. But and like you said, we no longer have 2 receiver coaches, man, which is very pointless. So yeah, that was a great move for Lincoln and Hewitt.
See, I get. I'm happy that he's a quarterbacks coach. It definitely allows Lincoln Riley to be in other places rather than just being stuck in that room with the quarterbacks, which, of course, he's still going to have some hand in it. But make him a quarterbacks coach and special teams coordinator, please. Please.
We already have it. We already have a special teams guy.
Stop this.
I mean,
Stop this. We don't have a special
we could.
coordinator.
We
have
we don't
special
need
teams
a we
who
don't
just
need a
decide to
title. Yeah, we don't need a title. Regardless if we had a title or not, Dennis Lynch was still not going to kick the ball in the end zone for touchbacks.
But how well did Eddie Chaplisky do punting when he was an all conference?
Do you know why though? It's because they probably practice special teams during practice, unlike Lincoln Riley,
He
unfortunately.
didn't do good though. Eddie barely there was times where he had some not so great punts.
Right. I could bet a good amount of money that era was practicing more special teams than last year's Lincoln Riley's team. I'm pretty sure.
So do you think we're going to practice more?
I would hope so. Yeah,
because if we don't, then we're still screwed.
Exactly.
All I'm gonna say is be careful, Dennis Lynch, if you're the kicker, because B. Jones does not like what he saw last year in that game. So you better get it together, or take a back seat to Tyler Robles, or what's his name? It's a Robles,
the new
right?
kid,
Tyler.
Ryan Sierra or something like that.
No, the kicker Tyler. It was Tyler.
Oh, Robles, Tyler Robles,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a 6-star kicker coming.
Yeah, the Ryan kid, yeah. Mm-hmm. He might be punting though. I don't know. I've been starting to see more punt videos from him. So
I've been seeing a lot of kicking videos.
He's both. So he's probably just doing both. But
I can't say this anymore. I'm just saying we need to have better special teams. That's
no
all.
one would disagree with that at all. No one would disagree with that.
Hey, Anthony James, I bet my field goal percentage will probably be better than Dennis Lynch. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, I can't wait when you kick that 40-yard field goal.
I said 30.
Or 30. My apologies.
I never
hey,
said
I think
40.
you can get 40 though. I think
I can hit 40 though, but I'm not. I haven't kicked in a while, but I think I can do a 40. But I'll stick.
Magic
I'll
number.
be safe. I'll do 30.
Since we're on the topic of 40, Blackie Chan.
I told you I'm not going to let you guys know.
What?
Y'all,
get simple.
no, you guys lost your privileges for that.
All right, well, what about for the members, man? When they become members?
Maybe. I don't know. I just need to find a field that I can actually do it at. And you know what's stupid though? Like we've been having 60-degree weather, and now we're just getting snow. We're supposed to get a foot of snow tomorrow.
Hold on, so 60-degree weather is are y'all walking outside with your shirts off?
Fuck yeah. Sorry. No, 40 degree to 50 or 40 degree is shorts weather for us.
Yeah, 60-degree weather out here, man. We in hoodies.
I know. My sister complains about it. She's like, "Oh my god, I have to wear a jacket." I'm like, get out of here.
Man, I'm telling you, all these Midwest people like to talk so much crap about weather, and then when all my colleagues come down, they end up wearing a sweater. I was like, hey, I thought it wasn't hot out here. I thought it wasn't cold out here, but
Every
they're
time
wearing
I
a
come
sweater
to
every
California-
time. It doesn't fail. Every single time
Mhm.
they wear a damn sweater, and I thought it was shorts and
Who?
all the people from
Tank
the
top.
Midwest. I'm not just saying, I'm saying
Yeah.
former colleagues, current colleagues. Every time, it's 60-degree weather. We'll wear shorts, but every time they come out here, they throw in that sweater. Oh, it's a
I
little
live
silly.
in every weather condition for the most part, and whenever I go back out to California, I don't even pack pants. Never. I've never packed pants. I'm just shorts. I don't care. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care. I just want to be able to wear my shorts.
Yeah, I mean, shorts is shorts, but I'm saying you're still throwing in that sweater at nighttime.
It's perfect. It's perfect at California at night for me. I was like, I miss this. I miss California weather. It's just I can't afford to live out there.
Trust me, we all understand.
Hey, Anthony James, Dennis, he might have more swag according to you, but wait until you see me kick that 30.
Right. So you guys get those videos, man, with your membership. So when you become a member, there you go.
I said maybe. I did not guarantee anything for you guys.
I'll put up the 30-yard field goal.
There you go. See,
Easy.
I'll kick a football and a soccer ball. How about that?
Soccer ball? No. That's
like,
I want to see you kick a soccer ball, Blackie Chan.
it's not. I'd rather kick a soccer ball than a football.
I mean, you still got to lift the soccer ball, though, right? I mean,
Well, like, are you?
yeah, that's fun.
What else do we have to talk about right now? Like,
uh,
what else happened in practice?
recruit. You want to do a recruiting update?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, who's out here right now, or who's out there right now?
Yeah, so just real quick, Hilton Stubbs, or AK Drake Stubbs, he's the top 100 safety out there. He's from Florida. Just visited yesterday, Tuesday, got to meet Ronnie Lott. So it sounds like we would be the school to get him out of the state of Florida, but there's obviously the 3 Florida schools out there that are obviously trying to keep him in state. So that's a good thing if he is willing to want to leave home. So hopefully, something transpires there. I do think he has a official end of May, I believe. And then we just have a big unofficial weekend this week. We have some big time players, guys. We got Elijah Griffin, for example, D lineman. We got a Landon Rink, another D lineman. We have a Justice Terry, another lineman. Justin Hill, Gus Cordova, if that name sounds familiar. He's had some story behind him, backstory. If the staff is still recruiting him, I feel okay. They feel okay with what what happened and what transpired. So
I don't know what happened.
So he did a prank with peanut butter, and the teammate was allergic to peanut butter, and it almost killed the kid. So yeah, that is an interesting story from what we're hearing. So, but yeah, he's visiting this weekend, and he deserves a second chance. So obviously, I'm going to give that to him if the staff's giving that to them. So yeah, it's just a big group of D linemen coming this weekend, and I think they're going to be pretty excited after talking to Coach Henny and the guys.
If he had no ill intent, like
Yes.
if it was a prank,
He learned
that's fine. Like if he was trying to kill him, then that would
he
be.
probably learned his lesson. He's like, all right, no more pranks.
I'm not
be doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm not rolling with that one. I can't be so dismissive about that. That kid easily lost his life, due to an allergy. It was a stupid prank.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Obviously, kids do stupid stuff all the time. He's just a kid, but he shouldn't. His life shouldn't be ruined because of that. But you got to be smarter, man.
Yeah.
Very stupid prank.
Yeah, but we all see what happens on TikTok. People doing those stupid pranks that, like the Tide Pod challenge and all that stuff. People are stupid. As long as you learn from it and you don't do that again, and your friend, you apologize to your friend and he accepts your apology and he understands that you weren't doing anything out of malicious, then as long as he wasn't like robbing banks or stabbing people and doing some gangbanger stuff, then I'm fine.
Yeah, but I hope. For the sake of that kid, whether he comes here or not, hopefully he learned his lesson, because something you don't joke around with, or
Henny will get him right though.
And Coach Henny will see that. I mean, I think that's the thing, right? You can not to go down this route, but the kid could make a show of himself basically, or just kind of put him up through phone, right? Like you can kind of see through people face to face, basically what I'm trying to say, right? So by him going and visiting the staff, they'll know after that weekend what's up with them, basically.
They'll be able to tell his type of character.
Yeah.
So really quick, before we go into other recruits, but Gilbert Ruiz was talking about is Juju leaving decommitting.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that after Youngster.
Yeah. So I mean, from what I've heard, he's still committed to us, not decommitting. I know our guy Rusty did go on 247 and said that he is here and he might decommit. I mean, we'll see. It's just going to come down to the final stretch probably, and then go from there. But it doesn't sound like Georgia is the team though. If he does decommit, so
Here's the thing, though.
it does sound like an Alabama school. Could be Auburn or Bama. So
His father then, I think he Scott Schrader. They still have three visits coming up to USC. So if you plan on decommitting, you don't usually schedule that many visits. So,
Or like
until I hear from the horse's mouth, man. I mean, we've been hearing this all summer. We know all these SEC pundits been trying to keep him on. Georgia's been trying to keep him on. They've been saying all kind of stuff that, he's not gonna go out there. But if you look at this, same as I said before, man, if you look at his reasons for committing to us in the first place, his values and what, his values in his recruitment, he's not going nowhere, until you hear it from the horse's mouth, man. It just doesn't make sense to even believe any of that. I honestly, I heard Mark Koken, actually. Koken said it earlier on his show, that he thinks it's an NIL play. And I agree with that. I think so too. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just an NIL play, just to get a little more money out of SC maybe.
same.
This is the game today.
and then
Business.
real quick, Gilbert Ruiz, I agree we should get Ryder Lyons. The thing is, he's a 26 kid and he will go on a mission just like his older brother. So we kind of have to view him as a 27.
Is that Walker
kid.
Lyons' brother?
Yes, younger brother. So
Real
he's
deal.
kind of a 27 kid. So I mean that's
So that kind of works out
it's 2
better
years from
actually
now, right?
Yeah, it does.
it kind of
Okay.
works out better in my
For
opinion,
him,
but-
exactly. Yeah.
Really quick, Tape, he's not just my boy. It's B. Jones's boy. Okay?
But who?
Delora. I think he's talking about Delora.
Delora, maybe?
I don't know that spelling there, but Delora, did he like declare for the draft or
I think he did.
I think he
something?
did actually, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I just have to clarify that, Tape. He's just not my boy. It was me and B. Jones too. Okay. So,
Yeah.
And then regarding recruits for next year, I mean, personally myself, I'm not concerned at all. The number one important thing when it comes to, I guess, getting these recruits is having coaches that develop, right? And we got people that recruit well here at USC, and then the school kind of recruits on its own as well. So if these coaches perform like we all think they're going to perform next year, kids are going to be lining up, and a lot of these kids are going to miss their spot if they don't, commit early.
And that's a lot of what we saw last year. If you guys recall, remember we had a big month.
June and July.
Yeah, around June and July. I think it'll pretty much be the same way this year. And I think recruits are going to miss out to a lot of guys that actually want to come.
Yeah, it would be nice though to have some commits. I totally get the argument on the defensive side, but I don't know this offensive staff. I am surprised there are not some commits other than Juju Lewis on that
Yeah,
side. I mean, you compare it to some of these other schools that are in somewhat similar situations. LSU, for example, they changed their whole defensive staff, but they still got some commits. It is a little interesting, and I get that, right? The money, yes, but it's still interesting how we only have one guy, and it's because a guy reclassified.
yeah. Because without him, we would have no players. In the 20
Zero.
Yeah, but
Zero.
like I said, the most important part is the coaching. I'm concerned. As long as our
Again,
coaching
yeah.
staff is fully committed, that's all I care about. Those
See,
recruits
okay.
are going to come.
I
After
get
year 75, man, it's pretty much expected to be like that.
I get what you're saying about developing, but also this is a new type of recruiting. You have to have NIL too.
hey,
Yeah.
if we don't have recruits that's gonna get boosters, it's like, oh fuck, I guess we got to drop some bags here and there. We're
Yeah,
gonna motivate them, right? So I'm not concerned at all about 2025.
I'm a little concerned that we don't have any because normally we've always had like some recruits to kick off the 2025, and Juju's not really a 2025
Right.
recruit.
And I'm gonna ask you this, and out of all those recruits, this is my theory all the time. Recruits that commit early somehow don't end up at that school. So out of all those recruits that were committed last year or previous years, how many actually stayed committed to USC or that program? I mean, Peyton Woodyard, he was committed to Georgia, I want to say. I even called it. I was like, I bet you anything that Woodyard's not going to end up at Georgia. He's going to be somewhere else. And sure enough, he went to Bama.
Yeah.
So,
But then-
I would still say it was somewhat early in this process, though, right? That he flipped.
yeah, but
It
that's
wasn't
what
like a
I'm saying.
last minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it was fairly. I guess it was in the middle, but what I'm saying is
Right.
like the only commit that I'm concerned about when they commit early, or the one position that usually sticks around is a quarterback. For the most part.
We've lost plenty of quarterbacks that like Bryce Love, or not Bryce Love, Bryce Young. Like we were supposed to have him. Tua.
I mean, I said usually, and then keep in mind who was the
Lost two
coach at the
quarterbacks in a
time.
row.
I mean, keep in mind who was the coach though. We don't have that type of coach. Usually, at least that's just my theory in terms of from what I've seen of experience. Like usually the quarterback sticks around when they commit that early, and every other position that commits way too early for some reason they never end up. They never end up at that school for the most part.
Okay, David Sills was like in 8th grade when this happened. Lane Kiffin offered him that scholarship. He was like in 8th grade when Lane Kiffin did that. But,
Yeah. So I mean,
honestly though, like 2025, we should be recruiting hardcore right now.
and I think we are.
Yeah, I would say we are definitely from the visits. We are. I guess my word I would use is more like just a little annoyed that we don't have the commits. I'm not concerned because I do trust the staff, especially the coaching staff, not just the recruiting staff.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to change obviously by June, May, around there. So.
But where do you think USC should end in the rankings?
Top 10 at
should,
least.
yeah, it should be every year top 10 at least. I mean, it should be.
Oh, B Jones is frozen. So.
Yeah, I'm frozen. Actually, no.
Do you think we'll be at top 15 this year?
Listen,
I think we're going to be top 10.
I would like that, yeah. But at the same time, it's like I stopped caring about the ranking, man.
Yeah.
Just because look at what we got right now, right? We weren't the last 2 years we haven't been in top 10, right?
Yeah.
I think 2022 we were pretty close if we weren't top 10.
But if you watch that film, the guys that we got, it's a lot to be excited about.
Yeah.
You know, and we have the staff to develop these guys now. You know what I'm saying? So I expect the recruiting pretty much be status quo, man. Maybe that 15 range.
I mean, if we win 10 plus this season, I think we're going to be top 10.
True. But that's exactly what I was saying. We're coming off a 75 season. I was expecting recruiting to slow down quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The momentum is dead now. You know, we had the momentum going into after Caleb's Heisman season.
But did that really even help us with that?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, we still ended it top 20. That I don't think that really helped.
I guess who do you guys see as a potential? I guess the first one to commit for USC. Under any potential candidates?
Who's the guy that's visited us 5 times already? Who was that? I just read that. I can't remember his name.
Visited 5 times?
Yeah. Or it's going to be his 15th.
Maybe Noah? I know
Oh, the
Christian,
linebacker?
so I know Christian Thatcher. He got a prediction like a month or two ago, but I don't think he's going to commit to us anytime soon. I just feel like we're going at other linebackers. I don't know. Everyone seems like they're on the same level. It doesn't seem like one person is really close to committing to us. But
I got a great feeling. I will say that we have a few silent commits right now.
You think so?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Like Jared Smith.
I don't know.
He said
Elijah Griffin. No, just kidding. So,
Jared Smith said like he might shock the world or whatever, which a lot of people were assuming that he might go to USC because of that.
Mhm.
But then we've been getting a lot of love from, of course, Elijah Griffin and who was that other defensive line? Was he Jakeem?
Jakeem Stewart.
yeah, he's 2026.
Is he six?
Yeah, Justice Terry, I think, is 25.
Justice Terry, yeah, he's been
I
showing us
think.
a lot of love.
Yeah.
Same with who else? Got the defense. Brandon
Brown, I think.
Brandon Brown. Yeah, Brandon Brown's been showing us a lot of love, which I think he would be a good pickup. But he's Texas, right? He's from Texas, or is he?
Texas right now, and then LSU's looking at him as well. I saw him post something about that.
Yeah, what's up, Slap Happy? Hey, fight on Tim.
Wait, Slap Happy's here.
Yeah, we got Tim Prangley as well. Fight on Tim.
We got Tim here.
Tim, gotta get you back on the show, man.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but as far as recruiting, man, I think we'll be all right, man. I'm not gonna panic. It's like Gunn said, I'm not gonna panic about it. But yeah, it is a little concerning. You know, you look at the numbers, it's like everyone else is getting recruits, man. What's going on here? You know what I mean? But honestly, I just think the kids need to see it now. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else was telling us, you know, yeah, we got to see it. We got to see it.
Yeah.
You know, kids are gonna follow what they hear national media say. You know what I mean? So
True. Yeah. Once they start seeing these practices more, I think it'll start really, kind of connecting the dots for them. Okay, they're actually they are changing things.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're actually tackling.
Mm-hmm. So that's all it is, man. It's gonna take a little time, man. That season hurt us, but we'll be all right.
It definitely hurt us.
Yeah.
All right.
We got anything else? I was just gonna say the women's basketball game's on Saturday. If you don't have anything else, what are you guys' predictions in terms of scores?
I just think we're gonna win.
Yeah.
We're covering. Yeah, we're covering.
Yeah, women's basketball is a little bit. Sometimes they can get really one-sided.
Yeah, man. If you guys can make it out, man, like we mentioned earlier, man, get down together, pack it out, man. Tickets are very affordable. It'll be well worth it, man. Go cheer our women of Troy on.
Yeah, what I want to see from the first game is for the team to distribute the ball amongst all the players. Like, only use Juju whenever we actually need it. I mean, let her do her thing, but I definitely do want to see the other players continue to get involved like they have been doing over the last few games. I think that's the reason why, the team's been doing really well. So if they can, keep, I was going to say, if they keep doing that, I can definitely see us going far.
Apologies for cutting you right there, but I guess, I mean, it's not a big deal or big name, but I guess a walk-on fourth-year junior guard, Zach Brooker, he has entered the portal. I think this might be college basketball, though. I need to confirm the guard piece real quick, but so yeah, either basketball or football. Somebody has entered the portal, so just heads up there. Yeah.
But I know it's not really. It's kind of related to USC, but Michigan's defensive line coach has left. He has resigned. So
Michigan,
Yeah.
or Michigan State?
Michigan defensive line.
Hey, Graham.
So yeah.
Hey, Mr. Graham.
Tell him, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come
Romo's
on.
perked up. It's like,
Come
yeah,
home, Graham. Mason Graham, come home.
Right.
What number do you want? Right?
Oh.
wasn't there?
Whoa.
What
Whoa.
happened?
Oh God.
Been hearing from a little birdie, man, that everything ain't so sweet in Eugene, and some players looking to come home.
We all knew that.
And that's all I'm saying. So,
Are they like 15 scholarships deep or something like that?
they did a little bit of over recruiting over there. You know?
Well, they're like, you know what? They're not going to notice that we have 150 players on our team, right?
We definitely noticed it. We're like, wait a minute, what's that count at? I remember call us question that on the spot.
Okay, Slap Happy. Too long, at least.
Trying to make up for being late. That's cool.
Thanks for the $3 dono there, Slap Happy. Appreciate it.
Actually, you know what? Slap Happy, I'll take that back, man. We can't even say nothing about being late because we were late today as well.
Raul.
Yeah, I was late. Hey, the Light the Torch podcast was 8 for 8 on the men's basketball bracket to start the game, but Colorado State missed it, and then who else messed it up? Oakland.
Yeah, Kentucky.
But other than that, we're doing well.
Is Rusty watching our show right now? Because he has to be, because he just posted the picture of Benny Wiley on Michael Jordan's body. I just made that. I just said something about that. So, and that came out 25 minutes ago. I feel like it's been 25 minutes since this happened. He did that on purpose.
Timestamp.
Yeah, I'll go back into the video and just see where that happened. Just see. He's probably watching. It's okay.
Yeah, shout out to Rusty, man.
At least tag me in that if you're going to do that.
Oh, whatever. Get out of here. All right. So,
you're already Trojan famous out here, Blackie Chan. You need it.
You good, bro. You good.
I don't know where you guys getting that. Just because there was one picture with me with Lendell and Matt, because I photobombed it,
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean I'm famous.
I mean, everybody's like, you know who Blackie Chan is? And it's like, yeah, it's Blackie Chan Gaming.
Who?
Everybody knows that. Everybody.
Okay.
Hey, whenever I talk to the people at 247, they know about you. So, I mean, you're famous to me, dude.
Who are you talking to at 247?
Everybody.
Chris Trevino. We got Ryan
has no idea
Abraham.
who I am.
We got Connor Morstedt, I believe is how you say the last name.
The only one that probably knows of my name is Ryan Abraham, and that's it. Just because I just talk a lot in the chat. That's it.
That's why you're
It's all good.
Trojan famous, man.
You're famous, yeah. Still famous, dude.
That doesn't make me famous at all. It just means that I like to talk.
So, yeah, that's going to do it for us, guys. We're going to get ready to get out of here. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget, consider memberships, man. It's really got some good perks in there for you. So you get all the background information too as well that we can't really say a lot. But as well as that, man, make sure you guys, if you're not following USC Priority on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with your life. In fact, you shouldn't even call yourself a Trojan football fan.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, you guys definitely need to go follow USC Priority. Make sure you guys are following our guy Guns here on Views from the Stands, right here on YouTube and on Spotify.
Yeah, let's go subscribe.
Yes, sir. And the guy above him.
Hey, Tayfaf, whenever you're late, Slap Happy set the standard already. $3 minimum, man.
So wait, what about you then, Raul?
What happened?
What about you then, Raul?
I'll create content for you guys. I'll make content. I'll put the 30-yard field goal. If I hit a 40, then it'll go up to $4 penalty.
All right, Dr. Ken, what you playing tonight, man? What you get down on the sticks tonight?
Well, I might be playing some Tekken tonight, some Tekken 8.
Uh-oh. Dr. Chen calling it Tekken phase right now, man. For those of y'all in the chat.
You're playing Tekken?
I don't even know what Tekken is, honestly.
I've been since
So yeah.
it's been a while since I played Tekken, man. I might have to get out.
It's a fighting game?
Yeah.
Game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
40-foot field goal. Anthony James said a 40-foot field goal.
So
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So make sure you guys go check out Blackie Chan. Get down on some Tekken. Bro, what you got going on tonight, man?
No, I'm
Watch
just gonna watch. I'm just watch March matches. The last game. I think it's who's playing the last game. I think it's it was there. It started. I guess it started already. It was Sanford versus Kansas, or I can't remember the game. But I'll finish watching the games. That's all I got going on tonight.
All right.
Probably hit the gym as well. I gotta eventually hit the 2 plates again.
There you go, man. Let's get it. You guys, all you guys, man. Yeah, let's get in the gym, man. We got to pack out the Coliseum this season. That'll be the smallest fan base in college football, man. That's the goal. So that being said, man, we are gonna get out of here. All right.
Right on, fellas.
I don't
Right on.